Hi guys, I'm Ben Kelly from BJK Entertainment Limited. I'm going to be giving you my top 10 tips on how to organize a party or an event. Because some people might be doing events like in conferences and things like that. So, number one, to me, in my opinion, doing this for as a DJ, I've been doing this for 10 years, nearly 11 years. Plan early. The reason why I say plan early is because sometimes you won't be able to get who you want to be part of your event. So if it's a party, you might not be able to get your DJ, your singer, your magician. If it's a corporate event, your speaker may be booked up a year in advance, 6 months in advance. So you need to book them in as early as you possibly can. Number two, decide your party or an event purpose and goals. Now, the reason why I say this because if you're doing an event, let's say a conference, you need to get a plan, an idea of what you want it to be about. And in terms of party, is it for a 50th? Is it for a wedding anniversary? You need a reason behind why you're holding what you're holding. Number three, set your budget. I have been in so many situations where the party or an event has spiraled out of control cost wise. So they've booked all what they've booked uh, for both parties and events, and then they've had to scale back because they've looked at their budget and then go, oh, we can't afford that, we can't afford that, we can't afford that. And that then makes the person organizing it feel deflated and like they're not getting what they want. So flip it on its head and do it the other way around. Budget first and then get what you can out of that budget. Number four, identify your target audience or guest. So if you're running an event, who are you targeting? So what I mean by that is, do you want health professionals? Do you want insurance professionals? And in terms of guests for parties, I have been involved in numerous weddings where you have problems within families that X doesn't speak to X, or you've got an ex partner and the family doesn't like them anymore. It's your party. You decide who comes to your party. If the exes don't get on, don't invite the exes. If a family member is feuding, just don't invite. Just don't invite that family member. Yes, it's harsh, but you've got to realize it's your party, and you don't want any hassle. So number five, choosing your ideal venue. Now, to me, this is absolutely paramount. Now, how big is your event? Is it a wedding for 200, and your ideal venue can only hold 120? It's not going to work. At the same aspect, what about on the flip side with the events? Is it just going to be a coaching event where you can have 20? Why would you put it in a room with 100 people that can fit? You're probably going to overspend, but by having a bigger room. Um, another thing for venues is access. So I'm actually disabled in a wheelchair, so I've got to always ask: Is there wheelchair friendly? Is it wheelchair friendly? Does it have a lift? Does it have wheelchair accessible toilet? Is there steps to get in and out of the venue? Another issue is with entertainment. or with entertainment is equipment. Is there a stage? Do we have to use the stage for speakers? Is it the acoustics? Uh, is that speaker happy to perform in that big audience, in that bigger room? Do they have enough projection in their voice? And you can always speak to the people that are doing the sound about that. Number 6, always write it down. Your plan is better written down, because everyone's brilliant at remembering things, but if you write it down, it's always there and you're not going to forget. But also, that plan can then be, if you're in a wider team planning an event, it can be shared around the people that are managing each section. Always divide each section of a plan of an event or party into sections, so you're delegating. Don't try and do it all yourself. It is so much better and easier, in my opinion, with a team. Number 7, create a strong brand. By this, I mean so you stand out. So if you want to stand out, or if you want to stand out, especially with a party, you want to make it memorable. So Joe Blogs, your cousin had a 50th birthday, and it's your 50th. How are you gonna either match that or make it better? You want it to be memorable. Number 8, establish your event or party team. Again, just like I was saying earlier, it's better to delegate especially with a big party or a big event. You are the organizer and have sub teams to do your to delegate to. So for an event, marketing, for parties, who's going to send out the invitations, that kind of thing. Number 9 is secure sponsorships or party donations. So what I mean by this is, if it's a big event, you might have a couple of £1,000 to put on it. If you get other people involved, other companies involved, you can give them a little perk to putting money in, so they sponsor your event. So it's eyes on your business and eyes on theirs. And party donations, maybe Uncle Sam or your nan or your granddad want to support your event, want to support your party, so they will happily give you some money toward the party event, especially if it's a big celebration like a 21st, a 50th, 70th, that kind of thing. Normally, families are more than happy to help fund it to make it bigger and better. And number 10, and this to me is my most important tip: pay deposits, keep contracts, and keep in regular contact. So many times have I had a deposit, and the customer didn't speak to me until 2 weeks to go. I normally ask for the full deposit, the full balance before that, so I always keep in contact anyway. But from my perspective, if I keep in contact all the way through up until that final, I'm going to say a week before, I then am kept in the loop of any changes that event or party has, and I can offer my extra knowledge and extra help to make that party if they've got a problem, if their photographer has pulled out, I can help with contacts. It's things like that. And it's always really important to keep contracts, because some people might cancel on you, and then you can always pull up and go, actually, I've got this contract, so you can get your money back. It's easier to get your money back with a contract. And on that note, I'm Ben Kelly from BJK Entertainment Limited, helping you have your party your way. Thank you.